Next topic is double conversion. This is another method to this is another method to down convert the incoming signal into audio frequency. So what is the difference is, say for example I am taking this for example for understanding. Look at here, then for example I am taking incoming signal frequency is 900 kilohertz, and that 900 kilohertz I should convert it to 10 kilohertz. So what happens in the direct conversion from 900k to 100 kilohertz? If you're doing the direct conversion, the efficiency will be very less. Instead of this, what I'm doing is first 900 kilohertz is converted into 400 kilohertz, then 400 kilohertz is converted into 50 kilohertz, and 50 to 10 kilohertz. Then in this, if we go through this way, the efficiency will be little bit more compared to the direct transmission or direct down conversion. Okay, so this is the idea. So this is the block diagram of double conversion. So this is the antenna receive the incoming signal to RF amplifier. So here we use two mixer stages. This is first mixer and this is second mixer. Okay, so RF amplifier first mixer. Okay, first mixer is given to the first crystal oscillator, then a frequency tripler, it is given to first mixer, then first IF amplifier, first IF filter, then second mixer, second IF amplifier, second crystal oscillator. Second crystal oscillator gives the corresponding signal to the second mixer, then second IF amplifier, second IF filter, then demodulator, AF amplifier, loudspeaker. Or here we can use power amplifier also. Okay. So the incoming signal, for example, say series and here incoming signal is amplified by this RF amplifier, first mixer. This is the first crystal oscillator. Okay, what is the use of frequency tripler means? The incoming signal frequency can be tripled to doubled or tripled to a high value. For that we use a frequency tripler or doubler. Okay. So n number, you can use n number of frequency tripler to get a sufficient value. Okay, these values I am taking just for example. So for exams you don't write these values. Okay, this is I am taking just for understanding, to make the things understandable. I am taking these values. Okay, suppose I am taking the incoming signal frequency 45 megahertz. So the signal crystal oscillator, there is not necessary to use a frequency tripler here. Okay, if you need high frequency, so you can use sufficient number of frequency tripler, or this crystal oscillator itself is sufficient. For example, you can use, so here you need 55.7 megahertz. Okay, so directly you can use a crystal oscillator with this frequency. So that will be a little bit more costly. So what I do is I choose a low crystal oscillator frequency 9 megahertz, then I give into the frequency multiplier. It will multiply the frequency to a high value, then I am giving. Okay, so this is an idea. Or you can use directly, you can choose this crystal oscillator with this frequency also. So the RF amplifier is given to mixer, so crystal oscillator frequency is given, so this should be compared, and the intermediate frequency is taken at outside. So intermediate frequency is 10.7 megahertz I am taking here. This is the first IF amplifier. So this frequency is amplified, then it is given to a filter. So filter means it should pass only the desired frequency. So here I am taking the desired frequency as 10.7. So this filter output will have only 10.7 megahertz. Now it is given to second mixer. So second mixer, anyhow my final output is 455 kilohertz. Okay, so what you have to do is, here you need 455 kilohertz, so you have to use another crystal. Here it is 10.7 megahertz, so here you should use 11.15 megahertz. So difference between these two will be here, and that is 455 kilohertz. Okay, So you know how to do this. This is 10.7 megahertz. Here it is 455 kilohertz. So definitely this should be 11.15 megahertz. That crystal is directly I am using here, or you can use a 5 megahertz crystal, then a frequency multiplier. With that you can give on to 11.5 megahertz. You can obtain 11.5 megahertz and it is given to the mixer. That is also possible, but here I am directly choosing this crystal oscillator. So it is up to you, as the designer have the option to use whether frequency multiplier or you can use this only, or you can use a combination of these two. Okay, here I am choosing only one crystal oscillator, second crystal oscillator with an 11.15 megahertz. Then it is given to a mixer. So these frequencies are compared and output will be 455 kilohertz, and that is amplified. Then it is given to the filter. So filter will pass only this frequency, all other frequencies are eliminated, and it is given to the demodulator. So demodulator demodulate the signal from till here. It is RF only, or intermediate frequency only, high frequency. It should be converted into audio frequency. So demodulator. So here it is AF. So then AF amplifier. Then here you can use a power amplifier also. Okay, power amplifier, RF amplifier amplifies the signal. Then power amplifier, you can include a power amplifier here. So a power amplifier amplifies the AF amplifier signal. AF signal is power is boosted to a sufficient value, then it is given to the loudspeaker. So loudspeaker will get the audio output. So this is another method of, it is called a down conversion method. So the efficiency is a little bit more here, but we have to use a more number of blocks or components here.